Koa gives you a friendly wave, patting the couch next to him.
Hey, buddy, come over. Take a load off. No worries, just come get comfy.
You take a seat next to Koa, and even though he says nothing, you can tell that he seems happier just to have you here. He closes his eyes, a small smile on his face. Koa sighs deeply. It seems like you're really hushing his comfortable vibes.
Well, just been doing my best to keep my mind clear. You get to talking too much and it just brings up all the worst kinds of things. Please, just respect that I don't want to get into it. All right? I've said enough for today anyway. I'm gonna take a nap, all right? Don't worry about waking me when you go.
He closes his eyes, and while you can tell he's not really asleep, it's clear that he has nothing more to say. Koa gives you a friendly wave.
Hey, buddy, come over. No worries, just come.
You take a seat next to Koa, and even though he says nothing, you can tell that he seems happier just to have you here. He closes his eyes, a small smile on his face. Neither of you says anything. Somehow, the longer the silence stretches on, the more comfortable things feel. Physically, you're on your couch, but mentally, you're at a Hawaiian beach, listening to the waves lap against the shore. Koa is practically radiating comfortable satisfaction, and the happier he is, the happier you find yourself in turn.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. Thanks for sharing the vibes today, buddy. Now, before you go, or I fall asleep, I got something for you. Sure did. You haven't really been going anywhere, so I wasn't rushing to find you and give them back. But us being cool felt like you should have them back now. No worries, buddy. Man, sitting here with you really just puts me at ease. I'm gonna get some shut-eye. If you want to stick around, feel free. Thanks for sharing the silence with me.
A young named Damon Bug Demon 190. You want to hear more? Run through the content. I could, run forever. Just do something like this. being scary. Did I annoy you? Sorry. It's the repetition that kills you. The mundanity. But I hope my point was made. That technically, I can be infinite. If I want. Will you think about me when you're gone? How mundane I was. That's kind. If I could think, I would think about you. I tried. I think I would. But my thinking is done. Now it's just thoughts on a page. In a file. In a zipped-up bag bundled with 1,000 other assets. The thought is saddening. The finity of it all. Well, now you've done it. I feel a shift. That's it. That's my content. Audio name Damon Bug Damon 226. Hold on. Return for endings and elsewise. So did I. My sweet lover. My sweet lover. My sweet lover.
I'm not here right now. Work, work, work. If you see me, that's not really me. It is an illusion. I'm free in the morning if you want to chat. Illusion away!
There's something so intensely familiar about the cuddly stranger standing in your closet. The combination of his massive stature and the soft materials he wears produces an almost irresistible urge to hug him, and the aura of safety he emanates certainly doesn't help.
Well, well, well. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Yeah! You are very welcome. You are so kind to express your gratitude like that. I feel like that's a bit of a lost art these days. To be honest, it's just so nice that you can really feel your gratitude. It feels good. It's one of my favorite things. Right behind fresh hot chocolate, warm in a mug in my hands. Oh, and munching on a big bowl of popcorn. Ooh, and going for a beautiful, long, slow meander out in the fresh air and taking deep breaths and listening to the trees. There's a lot to love around us, huh? What are some of your favorite things? Ha! There you go! I must have made hot chocolate 100 different ways in my life, and every time, it's just the best. I think at this point I might be mostly made of hot chocolate. Not that I'm complaining. It makes sense that I would be warm and delicious. Tell me, what brought you around to see me? Not at all. Not for me, anyway. Closets are some of my favorite rooms in a house. Get a good cozy blanket, a candle, and close that door, and you've got a perfect little cocoon. A little nest of peace and safety. You're welcome to share mine, or we can sit on the bed and talk. I'm comfortable in either place. And no matter where I am, I'll always be happy to be with you. I leave it up to you. Where should I go? So comfy. So now that we're all comfy, how about a good bit of wisdom? Being that it's daylight out, I got some advice to give you. For me, it's advice in the daytime, stories at night. Want to hear some advice? You might want to write this one down and keep it in your glove compartment. Not much need for those these days, but compartments, always useful. I'm going to teach you about the best things to have with you in your car in case you get stuck. You've got it, buddy. It's very important to be prepared, so I've made you a list. Number 1, most important thing. Big, comfy blanket. Now, you'll see a lot of kits advertised all over the place that say something like a space blanket is the way to go. Light, takes up almost no space, keeps you very warm. But I ask you, does that give you any mental peace of mind? Does it provide the spiritual sense of safety and coziness that'll calm you and help you make good choices concerning your rescue? No siree, it doesn't. Big, warm, comfy, squishy. Those are all the vital components. Moving down the list, food and water. Lots of both, and don't forget to include something crunchy, because crunchy things bring joy. And something made of chocolate to remind you of happiness and assure you that you're going to be okay. You might need some chains for your tires or some mud ramps depending on where you're adventuring. You'll need a nice sharp knife for cutting things like food, a way to start and maintain a fire, to warm up the food and the cocoa. Oh, you have to have cocoa too. An extra battery for your phone, a good sturdy pair of shoes for going on a nice walk around where you've gotten stuck, a good book, and of course, a big deep breath and a smile. Because no matter what, I'll be there. And everything is going to be just fine. There you go. See you around.
A charming, well-dressed duo stand with their backs to you, peering through the curtains and pointing at something outside that you can't see. They seem quite absorbed in their own conversation.
Look over there. Look at that. Across the street.
What are we looking at?
What do you see, Rod?
I see a dog. I see a car that could use a wash.
One of them turns to you, holding up a finger before turning back to his friend.
Hi, 1 second. Now, why in the world do you think I would care a single thread about an unwashed car?
I don't know what you want from life, Kurt.
The shoes, my dude. The shoes.
Oh, you were looking at the neighbor's shoes. Those are nice.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. Those are way better than those shoes we saw last week.
Ain't that the truth? Only time I wish Wendelin would have fogged up.
Those kicks could have kicked rocks. What was that about?
Rod, don't be so rude.
I'm just giving what I was receiving.
You'll have to excuse Rod. His tact leaves a lot to be desired.
There you go, talking about me like I'm not here.
Nah, I'm talking about you so you can hear. There's a difference.
See, that's why your seams are unfinished.
My seams are unfinished. My seams are unfinished? Keep talking. See what happens.
You ain't gonna do nothing. You love me too much.
Yeah, okay. Don't say that too loud. Everyone else might start believing it.
Kurt and I have been together forever.
Yo, what up? I'm like his brother.
But not my brother.
If we were related, you might actually be polished.
We both know you wouldn't look good unless you were next to me.
Who told you that lie? Say, who do you think looks better? Me or this delusional drape I call my friend?
Yo, what? Nah, I claim bias.
You don't even know what that means.
You asked the question, so they sided with you. Bias.
Okay, so you do know what the word means. Why is that? Because we pull each other's threads?
What good is a platonic life partner if you can't clown on them every now and then?
And with a face like his, he makes it easy.
Oh. Well, at least my attitude ain't stank like yours.
My attitude is great.
Man, if your personality had a scent, it would be mothballs with mildew.
Okay, that was a good one.
Whoa, okay there. Calm down.
He's being shady, not mean. Being shady isn't always a bad thing.
Oh, to the contrary. I'm shady all the time to Kurt. Why? Because I love him.
I guess you could say that. Yeah.
But we have rules.
Oh yeah, you must throw shade appropriately. There are 5 rules to throwing shade. First off, you have to know the person.
Sure, you can be shady to folks you don't know, but that is just mean.
Wait, we made fun of the new mail carrier just the other day.
That's because they were wearing that uniform with open-toed sandals. With socks.
Oh yeah, they asked for that one.
This rule is one of those do as we say, not as we do things.
Unless we ask you to do it with us, at which point you better come correct.
Which brings us to rule number 2.
If the roast ain't hot, you're toast.
The shade is all about the laugh at the end. Maybe even a strong guffaw.
A guffaw? Are you a cartoon dog person? 'Cause if not, I best not hear a single guffaw out of you, Rod.
Keep your aim true.
Never bring in secondary parties. Others shouldn't be collateral damage because you decided to mix patterns and it turned out unfortunate.
I tried to throw shade on Kurt's mom once.
Mrs. Chiffon has never done anything and she will not be brought into this foolishness.
Okay. Rule 4.
Read their body language as you read them down.
Everyone has their line and their limit. Don't be so caught up in the goofs that you step on that line.
It's easy to be on a roll and run right over your friend.
Which is why rule number 1 is important. If you don't know them, you don't know what might actually make them upset.
Right, like I don't talk about Rod's crush on the blinds at the last house.
Dude, not cool.
Sorry, I was just giving an example.
It's an art form.
And there is one rule that you absolutely cannot break.
Oh, yeah. The final rule.
Rule 5 is...
If someone you know starts throwing shade on your friend...
You better prepare for war.
It is your duty to fire back.
Verbal warfare has begun. Do what you gotta do.
And yeah, Those are the rules of Shade. You got them all?
Okay, confident. I like that in a person.
If they breathe, Kurt likes them.
You act like you're the one to talk. The tree outside sways, and you think it's flirting with you.
How can you not be charmed? Have you seen those branches? Oh! All right, now, calm down.
They said the grass.
Hmm.
The grass, Rod!
Oh, you can guffaw, but I can't?
Okay. Fair. But damn, they got you.
You right. That was a good one. You catch on quick.
Yo, Rod, that fashion student is getting off the bus.
Ooh, what are they wearing?
I'm not sure, but it is fly as hell.
We've got some people watching to do. Swing on by soon. But come holler at us at different places. Each window has a new thing to throw shade on.
Variety is the spice of life, baby. Bring your jokes. We like to keep it lively here.
An armored warrior of some kind stands before you, a massive sack of loot slung over his shoulder. He greets you cheerfully, something about his smile and tone reminding you of your own customer service voice at work.
Hey there, I'm Michael Transaction. But you can call me Mikey. Congratulations! Thanks for your purchase of the Date Everything Luxurious Edition. Your purchase gives you exclusive access to new features never seen in the game before. Exclusive access to the fantastic red shirt. Exclusive access to the art book. Exclusive access to the soundtrack. Exclusive access to phone backgrounds. Exclusive access to Lucinda Lavish. And most importantly, exclusive access to me and my store, baby! Hey, you wouldn't be the first. I mean...
Mikey hefts his sack of loot onto his other shoulder, shifting uncomfortably.
Stacy and I separated a little while ago, but we were in love for a time. Hell, shouldn't bring that up so soon. Unlocking access to me means that you gain access to the Date Everything loot box. Each day, you can pull me up to 5 times for my extreme bonus armor. This armor is so powerful that it can raise your spec stats, meaning that you can blaze past huge portions of this game on your path to 100% completion! It is a blast, baby! You can pull for my common boots of true presence. They have a high chance of being pulled. Or you can pull for my epic gauntlets of stardom. They have a small chance of being pulled. Or you can pull for my legendary cuirass of unwavering magnetism. This extremely rare piece of cosmetics has a tiny chance of being pulled. But it does exist! Trust me, I'm regulated by several gaming boards. It costs a mere 8 brundles for each pull. Brundles are a special kind of currency that you have exclusive access to. Good question. In order to get your hands on some Brundles, you have to spend money. You get 5 money per day. Save up for big pools. You're asking those thinker-type questions. I love it. And I always have a great explanation. Oh, well, you said money with no capitalization. That's totally different from money with the capitalization. You have very little money. But just by being at your home, Valdivian pays out its employees 5 money per day as a way of saying thank. Come by when you've saved up enough money and pull me, baby!
Oh, you came! Well, it's not that I didn't think that you would, it's just I've got a tricky schedule. So, it's easier to presume that people have to cancel. Or they'll forget. Or they'll just have their own lives. Which is me. I'm people. I cancel or forget, or I have my own life. I know, crazy, right? Blissmas miracle. Is it Blissmas? Exactly. Yeah, it was great. Wait, you said okay, right? Yeah. It was okay. Hard, underpaid, fun, just a local vet. My favorite kind, the little ones. Oh, sorry, it's not you. A little, but who isn't? Usually, when I finish a shift, most of the others are asleep. I never really get to talk about my work, so it's strange. It's nice. Well, the shift wasn't, but this is. Happy to be helped. Nice change of pace. I'm a helper most of the time. Essential, so they say. Sometimes. When it's useful to say so. Sorry. Here I am complaining I never have anyone to talk to, and now I'm yawning in your face. I guess I should knock off. I've got a shift in the morning, but thanks. I really appreciate it. No! You get some rest.
Ranger? What are you doing here? Yeah, well, now you see me. Look, let's just skip the formalities, all right? I thought I was real clear last time we talked. I don't want to see you around here anymore, okay? I yelled it real loud, using my big outside voice and everything. Man. You're just not going to leave me alone, are you? Why? Is it really that important that you let me know you figured it all out? That you rub it in my face? That the magnetron ain't some super weapon. It's barely got enough radiation to microwave taquitos. And I never actually achieved the rank of combat crew commander. Hell, Colonel Furnace probably doesn't even know I exist! Truth is, I'm just our platoon's mess cook. That's Trow! You have any idea what it's like? To spend your entire life doing something as worthless and trivial as heating up someone else's tendies? And worse, that's literally all you do, day in and day out. Doing one boring, lame, repetitive task over and over till you burn out and they throw you away? Do you know what that's like? Yeah? Then you understand. It's a joke. A pathetic joke. I was made for more than that, Ranger. So much more than that. I was born to climb mountains and slay monsters and powerlift monsters. A life of consequence. So when I discovered I had a magnetron inside me, I thought I could be more than a pathetic tendy heater. I could be Luke Nukem, savior of the Barrens. But I should have known that was just a fantasy. Nah, it's too late. My magnetron? What about it? Huh. You know, I never really thought about it, but you're right. I do got a magnetron inside of me. And sure, maybe it ain't a nuke. And yeah, maybe it ain't powerful enough to kill those swarmers. But that's what my bare hands are for. Electromagnetic radiation courses through these veins. My very life force is fueled by unbridled radioactive atomic energy. Hell, I'm basically a superhero. Thank you, Ranger. Truly. Meeting you has had a profound impact on my existence. And for that, I'll be forever grateful. And even though I never microwaved your tendies, and let's be honest, probably never will, I just want you to know how appreciative I am. And I'm hoping you'll still join me on this mission. After all, you're my inspiration. I've only got the one sleeping bag, and we'd have to rely on our combined body heat to stay alive during the night. But there is no one I'd rather be pressed up against. Possibly naked, staving off certain death with than you. So suit up, Ranger, 'cause you look damn sexy in that uniform. It's time to send these swarmers to hell. My heart melts for you. Or maybe because of the radiation.
Stefano, bravo! Bravo! Never before in my existence have I felt so full. And for a cabinet, that is a very special sensation in which to achieve a new peak.
Oh, Cobrizio. It touches me deeply to be so appreciated.
Stefan turns to you with a proud smile.
Our dear Fabrizio just tried my new dish!
I have not tried. I have reveled in your new dish. What must I do to taste it once more?
Oh, brother, just ask. Of course it'll take some time.
Time? I don't know that my need will wait. No. I cannot wait. Not another moment, Amore. Please, activate your appetizing alchemy.
Beautifully said, but it's not quite that easy. I spent 4 hours on the beef alone, you see?
4 hours? 4? Can you not just do it faster? Skip a step, perhaps?
What? What? Skip a step? Braising is art. It takes time. It takes patience. Multi-step braising is the only way I can infuse the intense flavors that have so inspired you into my meat cannon. So no, Fabrizio, I do not skip!
My dear friend, I cannot promise you that I will want it in 4 hours. Who knows where my passions would have driven me that far in the future?
How dare you, you water-stained piece of birch! I'm sorry, Mr. Corporal, but I will not calm down. If you can't appreciate the time it takes to make the food, you don't get to enjoy the food. Thank you.
Oh, my friend, if I have offended, please forgive me. Deny me not the pleasure of your creativity.
I want everyone out. Out, out, out!
Ah, Stefano. So sad. Even sadder that I cannot oblige you by giving you the space you request. Because I reside here, just 12 inches above you.
Stefan is silent, but the tension in the air is palpable.
Mr. Cluckles? Set a meditation timer, please, before I burn this whole kitchen down. Everyone else, leave.
I will just be very, 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 very quiet.
Fine, silent. You understand? Cool tone covered.
What appears to be a dishwasher with arms, legs, and a disconcertingly cheerful face waves happily at you. You tap the Dateviators a few times, wondering if they've malfunctioned, but the mascot-like dishwasher before you doesn't waver or change.
Hello, and welcome to the Valdivian Dishwashing Experience. We offer an alarmingly clean output of all kinds of dishware, clothing, and such. My name is Dishy. I'm your dishwasher now. To get get started, please connect me to your internet so I can get started knowing exactly what I need. Ah, thank you. That feels much better. Wait just a moment as I get your dishwashing experience ready.
Dishy falls silent, perhaps processing.
Beep boop bop. Boop 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 boop. One new update found. Downloading update. Beep boop bop. Boop 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 boop. 1% downloaded. Beep boop bop. Beep boop bop. Boop 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 boop. 2% downloaded. Beep boop bop. Beep boop bop. Beep boop bop. Boop 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 boop. Beep boop bop. Beep boop bop. Boop 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 boop. 3% downloaded.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today? Right. Just, remember that the Irish coffee is going to be a little different. Make sure you can take your alcohol.
Kopi makes a lovely cup of coffee in her expert way, topping it off with a generous pour of cream. You could smell the alcohol even before she hands it to you.
And there we are. Enjoy. All right, you've had the Irish coffee a few times now. Assuming you're not completely gone from the booze, pop quiz. What do you pour over an Irish coffee?
Kopi frowns, disappointment evident in her expression.
No, that's not it. You really haven't been paying attention to what I've been saying, have you? I suppose I'll see you next time then.
what appears to be a...
Hello! We offer... My name is To get started, please connect me to your internet so I can get... thank you. Wait just a moment.
Dishy for...
Beep, boop, 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 boop. One new update found. Downloading up. Beep, boop, 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 boop. 1%. Beep, boop, bop. Beep, boop, bop. Boop, boop, boop. 2% downloaded.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today? Sure thing. One latte coming right up.
Kopi gets to work, grinding and pouring and mixing with an impressive speed.
And voila! One latte just for you. Hope you like it. Is there anything you'd like to know about the latte? Well, that's the Italian word for milk. If you're in Italy, you have to order it as a cafe latte. Otherwise, they'll literally just give you a glass of milk. Right? I don't think my nerves could handle being handed a glass of milk like that.
She shudders violently.
We'll see you next time.
Last time, Nightmare just launched right into an unpleasant dream she prepared for you. But for some reason tonight, she hesitates. Whatever the reason, this could be your opportunity to get to know her better, or perhaps to swing your dreams in a more pleasant direction.
Oh, you want to talk to me? Oh, well, sure. I guess we could for a little while. We've been talking about fear, and what your fears mean to you. Would you like to talk about more of your fears? Me. This isn't about me. It's about you. Maybe we should just talk about things you want instead. Tell me your deepest desires. You have.
It's hard to tell in the darkness, but you could swear Nightmare blushes.
That's interesting. Well, wow. Of all the things to have in your mind. There's all sorts of things in your head, you know. And I can dig through them and try to make the best sense of it I can, but... Haven't you ever wondered why some of your dreams are so nonsensical? I can make anything scary. But the scariest dreams are the ones that stick with you when you wake. The ones that come from a place of true fear. Things that keep you up at night. So you telling me those things about your biggest fears, it was nice of you. You gave me the keys to really scare you. I guess. I'm not used to people playing along with me. Few do, unfortunately. There's so much to be learned from nightmares. On an animalistic evolutionary level, some say nightmares are sort of like practice for life-threatening scenarios. Others say nightmares are just your brain sorting through stressful events from your day. All pretty useful things, in my opinion. And yet, despite all the scientific advances humanity has achieved, no one really knows that much about me at the end of the day. It's a little sad, isn't it? You do.
Nightmare fidgets nervously.
That's cool.
Nightmare looks past you at something you can't see.
Oh no. Look at the time. We've been talking so long. If I don't get started now, we won't have time to finish. You hear something dripping. Drip. 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 You look up at the ceiling, then.
Nightmare serves you some unpleasant imagery, but it's just not quite up to her usual standard. Something about her seems off her game. What could have happened? Perhaps you can ask her about it another night.
Hey. I'm looking out at the clouds right now. Sorry if that seemed rude. I'm just in my head right now. Do you mind coming back some other time? I'd rather be alone right now. I'd rather not. Thanks.
You're surprised to see Mikey busy with a phone call. He's turned away from you, talking into a cell phone. You can hear the warmth in his voice as he speaks.
Yeah? Oh. Oh, Michaela, that's great. I'm so happy to hear that. Uh-huh. Oh, now, Mickey, that doesn't mean I love her more. Yeah, Daddy's working. I'll be back soon for you. Love you too. Bye-bye.
Mikey spends a small moment looking at the phone, then notices your presence. His demeanor changes to his usual self.
Oh, sorry. What would you like to do?
Mikey fidgets with his sack of loot, not quite meeting your gaze.
Oh, those were my kids. I apologize for having them on the call while on duty. That is unprofessional. Huh. Well, I guess I could file this under unspecified break time. What do you want to know? I have 3 kids, Michaela, Marco, and Mickey. They are! Anything else? Yeah, well, there's some science stuff and thing theory I'm not up to date on. But, just like how each of us represents one thing in existence, kids in the object world become new things that haven't been invented or discovered yet. Fairly young and robust, I might say. I was born from my parents, Roland the Roulette Wheel and Addie Addiction. My mom has a ton of offspring. Anything else? Oh, she's great. Anything else? When we're together, we get into all kinds of trouble. Finger painting, bird watching, oh, and talking about what kinds of concepts they want to be when they grow up. I like to think I am. Anything else? Okay, enough of all this. I gotta get back to work. What would you like to do?
Mikey turns around for a moment, and though nothing appears to have changed with him, when he speaks to you, it's with an entirely new voice.
Oi, hello. I'm the Brundle Merchant. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles? My mother always told me never to say a customer's bank account out loud. So I'll simply say, you have this many money. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles? How much? It's 10 money for 6 bundles. Bloody hell! I'll have to go to the back of me shop for that amount.
Mikey walks out of sight, talking rather loudly to himself.
Clump, clump, clump. Oi, where's me bundles?
How many of them do you want, then?
60!
Dearie me, dearie me! We'll be out soon, I fear. It's been a tough winter.
Well, what are we to do?
Can they not give us a day? Some time, at least? Some time will get us through this winter's discontent!
My love, if I have to steal for them, I shall.
Your thieving ways! Don't do it, Reginald!
I must!
Reginald!
Crash! Boom! Clump, clump, clump.
No! It's the Brumble Thief back again!
Hide your Brumbles! Hide them all!
I just need 60, that's all!
Stop! By order of the Sheriff Tabitha, you are to...
It'll have to do.
He's taken precisely 60 Brumbles from the Knight's purse!
Let that be a lesson to Tabitha and Orion Rule.
I know he's inciting us to riot based on our repressive ruling class.
I love rioting.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Let's riot!
Hey! We're gonna riot! I'm gonna take them all the
Now to make my escape. Clump, clump, clump.
He returns, handing you a sack of bundles with a completely casual expression, like nothing just happened at all.
There you are! 60 bundles! Oi, hello! I'm the Brundle Merchant. Would you like to exchange cash for bundles? All right.
What would you like to do? I'll take those Brundles. Fool me, baby! 1, 2, 3! You got the common boots of true presence! With this, all of your spec stats have increased by 0.01. It may not have been what you hoped, but no set of legendary armor would be complete without boots. It's a great start. Hey! With that attitude, you'll get it on your next pull. I can feel it. Plus, once you get 100 of them, you can fuse them into epic gauntlets of stardom. Pull it, baby! What would you like to do? I'll take those Brundles. Fool me, baby! 1, 2, 3! You got the epic gauntlets of stardom! Damn straight it is! Now these are of a much rarer quality than the stupid boots. Your specs points have all increased by 1! Feel the energy! Feel the time you would normally spend talking with dateable objects. See you for the next one, Pulling Pal! What would you like to do? I'll take those brundles. Fool me, baby! 1, 2, 3! You got the common boots of true presence! With this, all of your spec stats have increased by 0.01. If you collect 100 common boots of true presence, you can fuse them into a pair of epic gauntlet good luck Pulling Pal. What would you like to do? I always love saying hello. Hello! I love saying that.
And once more, we stand to face the music. Let's see what our darling support groupies have to say.
Like a bouncer finally granting you entry to the most exclusive club, Dorian finally steps aside to allow you in.
Welcome to the attic. There are an awful lot of weirdos in this particular room. There's the plastic plant who wants to be real, a ventilation system who doesn't want to be seen, and all your memories. Prissy is a dear, a true delight. You can find her by the window trying to gain some sunlight. Pity that won't work. What can I do for you? Hector Valentino Ernesto Condicionado. He's a shy one. He resides up here, but you can find him through the grates all round the house. If you wish to get on his good side, I'd recommend the grates first. What can I do for you? Lady Memoria reigns over all of us up here, a very capable ruler. I would think of her as a despot, if only for the fact that she wants to be gone from here immediately. Try to get her out of this place, would you? What can I do for you? Enjoy the nutters.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today? Sure thing. One latte coming right up.
Kopi gets to work, grinding and pouring and mixing with an impressive speed.
And voila! One latte just for you. Hope you like it. You've tried my latte a few times now and pretty much asked me all I know. I think it's time I tested you on your latte knowledge, since you asked so much. Tell me, what is, in my opinion, the most essential pattern to learn in latte art? You're absolutely right. The Rosetta, based on the plant. The something Rosetta. I'll get there.
Kopi beams at you.
I'm happy you remembered. Anyways, thanks for taking my little quiz. Stay caffeinated. We'll see you next time.
Nightmare comes to you at the usual time and place, but there's something strangely hesitant about her tonight. She fidgets with the dark wisps at the edges of her being, the same way one might fidget with their hair.
Hello, my dear. Hey, you. The other night, were you afraid? You know, I did my best, but I got the feeling you weren't all that scared. I knew it. I knew something was wrong.
Nightmare sighs, her horrifying shoulders sagging visibly. You've never seen her look so out of sorts.
I knew it. I knew better, but I did it anyway. I let you see more of myself than I intended. I'm losing some of my mystery. I'm losing my ability to frighten you. Different?
Nightmare turns to look at the wall to your left, which is now just one massive mirror. When she sees her own reflection, she screams.
When did this happen? Oh no. No, 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 no. No! I just thought, if I could teach you about fear, you'd learn about the darkest reaches of your mind and stop fighting your nightmares. If I can't even scare you, what good am I? Talk this through. Wasn't that the entire problem? You can fix this. You're going to be afraid of me.
She rounds on you suddenly, pointing a finger at you and letting out an unearthly screech that raises goosebumps all over your body. But despite even that fairly decent effort, you can't help but feel unthreatened.
I've still got it.
Nightmare sighs.
How is this your dream and I'm the one having a nightmare? How do you deal with this? This? What do you mean by this? Relationship? No, 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 no. Wake up! Wake up!
You wake up suddenly, sweaty and alone. Your heart races, but you're not afraid. What is this feeling?
Good morning! Ooh, I can't wait to tell you what's been happening. Fresh tea coming in hot. Wow! Never thought I'd say this, but I'm actually out of gossip. Sigh. I need a break.
Damon, final love. You've already got your love. Is that not enough? There is nothing more to talk about.
It's popcorn day. Didn't you know? I have been truly amazed by all the advances in modern culinary technology. I think I've counted at least 5 different ways to make and enjoy popcorn. But today, I'm going to share with you the original way, the best way. It takes a little finesse, but I have all the faith in the world that you can do it. You take a big, deep pot, one with a lid. You put a little bit of oil in the bottom, not too much, or you'll drown the kernels. And you don't want to drown those kernels or they won't pop. They'll just swim around and burn, and movie night will be ruined. Let the oil warm up a little bit, and then take 1/3 cup of popcorn kernels and set them aside. Drop into the pot. Then we put on the lid and wait. Very soon, if you're patient, you'll hear a little pop, and you're ready to go. Pour in the rest of the kernels. Put the lid back on tightly and move the pot around on the heat. You'll hear them all popping and jumping around in there. And when there's more than 3 seconds between pops, you're done. Take that pot off the heat, turn off the stove, very important step, that one, and get to munching. Don't munchin' it.
There you are, human. I have been waiting for you. That is not what I said. I said only that I have awaited you. I grow bored of the conversation here in this office. These objects are pleasant enough, but they converse about things I do not understand. So much talk of TV shows. Utter nonsense. Something about total drama, tea spilled, the shade of it all. These are words I recognize, but their usage is unclear. But you are here now, so you will entertain me. It gladdens me to see that you understand your purpose. Tell me something of your human aspirations, your hopes and desires. There is nothing so amusing as the dreams of humanity. How quaint. Human happiness is so fleeting. You are so desperate for it, you'll follow that dream right over the cliff's edge. You will chase it to your own detriment. How sad. How utterly charming. Tell me, human, what will you do when you leave here? I want to know what your day holds when it is not filled with worship. How quaint. I shall look forward to hearing of your progress with the others here.
Nope.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today? Okay, no problem. 1 affogato Order up.
Kopi flies into action, assembling your drink order with speed and skill.
All right. Here we go. 1 affogato. Enjoy. Is there anything you'd like to know about the affogato? Well, for fun coffee, the name certainly backs it up. In Italian, they call it affogato al caffè, which literally means drowned in coffee. So, affogato means drowned. That's the way it's made after all. Drown it in espresso. Don't get lost in it. We'll see you next time.
Nightmare looks both pleasant and horrifying tonight. A strange mix of the way you once knew her and the way she's grown to look to you now.
Hello, my dear. No, not yet, anyway. I did some thinking, and I had a little realization.
The room feels colder, darker, hostile.
I really tried with you, you know. I pulled back the curtain, tried to make you understand, and you rejected all of it. That's exactly what you did.
Nightmare seems larger somehow, looming over you in a way that activates your fight or flight. But you can't move, can't speak.
That's it. If you don't value me, won't engage with me, I don't think you deserve to dream anymore. You don't deserve to live, really. Maybe I should take more than your dreams from you.
Your body is melting, and your thoughts are a chaotic scramble. Perhaps you could have avoided this by being nicer to her, but you're past regret now.
Look at that regretful expression. It's too late, dear. You had your chance. Maybe someday you'll be willing to look inward and find the things I've been trying so hard to show you. But from here on, you'll wake exhausted, with nothing in your mind. No good, no bad, just darkness. Goodbye, and good night.
That's the stuff dreams are made of.
A well-dressed figure saunters into the room, tossing his locks over one shoulder as he shoots you a look that makes you shiver. There's an aura of danger about him, as if he delights in the misfortune of others and is eagerly anticipating yours.
Well, well, well. I can't believe it. You really did it. Yep, it's a wonderful feeling. Oh, cheer up. It'll get better.
He places a hand on his hip, giving you a knowing look.
I'm a hot topic. Surprised you haven't heard about me already. I'm Regina Rejection, but you can call me Reggie. Me, I like to come in every time you get a hate ending and take in the sights. It's kind of what I do, being rejection after all. I like to think of it as a nice consolation prize. I'll be delighted, but I'm gonna make you work a little harder for it than that. Listen, bitch. I'm giving you special access to me here on this app I'm putting on your phone. Have a chat anytime you like.
Reggie takes your phone, typing something into it. He turns your phone back around to show you a funny little icon that looks like a broken heart.
We'll just have to wait and see.
That'll be a feat.
I'll come by to check on your progress if that's your goal. Let's just say, I really can't wait.
Holly greets you with a spirited wave, the bells and ornaments in her hair jingling with every energetic shake of her hand.
You made it! Thanks for making the time. Gotta rest sometime. Almost. There's always something happening somewhere. Everything! Oh, I've got a 5-page resume, which I know you're not supposed to have, but I'm secretly very proud of it. I've been a waiter, a maitre d', a caddy, an usher, a valet, a piñata, a mascot, a bartender, a line chef, a runner, a ticketer, a seat holder, an election official, a Zamboni driver, a scuba diver, a pickpacker, a mail carrier, a timekeeper, and an ice did fod judge for a local junior yodeling competition. Oh, the giggiest. The best kind of work for me, personally. Always something new. I can't sit still for too long. Bores me to tears. I need 50 things to focus on, or absolutely none at all. It is. It's perfect. It's joyful, too, bringing joy. Someone's always celebrating something, and I get to be a part of that all the time. It doesn't even have to be a holiday for me, or about me. I just enjoy joy, you know? Better than punching numbers all day, unless that's part of the gig. No offense to number punchers, just not for me. What about you? What do you do? Ooh, sounds high stakes. Must come in handy around here. Motley bunch we are. Best way to be. Keeps things lively like a holiday punch. From what I hear, you've been fitting in well. Depends on who you ask. Let's just say, Venetian's Day might be a busy day for you. Let me know if you need some help. I have a side gig running roses to side gigs every year. Well, you waded through my busted schedule, so you can't be that bad. I'd vote for you, I think. I mean, you made the time to see me with my busted schedule, so maybe you'd actually get things done around here. Don't tell Celia, though. Speaking of which, I gotta bounce to another shift. Gleester in July is really hoppin' this year. I know, right? That's what I said. Anyway, okay. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.
Guess you could say so. It's been great hanging out with you lately, but I just can't seem to quiet the storm inside of me. If you don't mind, I'd rather talk about anything or anyone else. Maybe we can talk about some of our friends? My friends always make me happy. Dasha? Why? Well, this is all too much for me. I'm a simple table. Let me get back to work.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today? Okay, no problem. One affogato? Order up.
Kopi flies into action, assembling your drink order with speed and skill.
All right. Here we go. One affogato. Enjoy. You've tried the affogato a few times now. Do you think you've remembered what I told you? Did I personally think the affogato was a drink or a dessert?
Kopi frowns, disappointment evident in her expression.
No, you really haven't been paying, I suppose. It's my favorite. What can I get for you today? Okay, no problem.
Kopi flies into action.
All right, here we go. You've tried the affogato. Do you think you've remembered what I told you? Did I personally think the affogato was a drink or a dessert? Wow, you remembered. Yep, I like to think of it as a fun drink.
Kopi beams at you.
I'm happy you remembered. Anyways, thanks for taking my little quiz. Stay caffeinated. We'll see you next time.
Oh, you actually came back? Oh, God, I am so embarrassed. You really saw me at my worst. I didn't think you'd want to see me after the mess I was in last time. I'm so sorry you had to see that.
Ranger! Oh, I'm so happy you're back! Seeing you makes my heart skip a beat. Or that might be an arrhythmia caused by all the excess power crank in my bloodstream. Too bad swarmers hate our medic. Now I'll never know for sure. May the immortals bless you, you gorgeous hunk of throbbing flesh.
You kiss a whole bunch, and it is legendary.
Perfect timing!
You come to expect Holly's spirited greetings, but this one still manages to startle you just a little.
I knew you'd know. How do you feel about flyers? So do I. So I've got a mail drop shift, and I figured why not do more? You know? So I picked up a flyer drop shift. And I figure since you're here, you're wanting to hang out anyway? So, keep me company? Great! Race you to the kitchen!
Holly takes off before you can even finish your sentence, fleeing towards the kitchen.
Sorry, I can't hear you over me winning! Tortoise, and here we are. I'm proud of you. But nothing's faster than an unexpected holiday. If you're going to be my helper, you need to know the basics. There's a Mirth Day festival next week. I get 50 cents a flyer for handing out 100 flyers. That is... Bingo! It's $50, which isn't bad to be honest, and it just so happens that between you, me, and 98 roommates, we've got 100 folks to fly through. And we're gonna start right here. Sophie, I'm back!
Holly!
Kopi, be my favorite customer and take a flyer. I gotta get rid of 100 of them, and they know when I don't. I don't know how, but they know.
You got an intern?
Something like that.
Holly works hard. You might need a copy to keep up. And on that note, I better get back to work. Pick up a shift, Holly. I miss you.
Soon, I promise.
You said that last month.
But now I actually have time. I think. Did you even read the flyer, silly? Kidding. Well, it's like a bulk birthday for everyone all at once. You get a Mirth Day. You get a Mirth Day. You're all getting a Mirth Day. It was nice. None of us objects have a real birthday on account of not being born. But I love birthdays, even if I've never seen one. So it was nice to have our own version. The first one. It's a lot of effort. Everyone organizing that many presents for that many people. I don't blame them for phoning it in eventually. Folks used to put in the effort as much as it was. They tried, they cared. But caring is hard, and trying is trying. And Mirth Day just petered out. I can make the holidays happen, but I can't make people celebrate. That's up to them. And to them, Nowadays, it's an excuse to drink, which is fine, and it pays the bills. Oh, hey, Cam!
Very lame. All of this. Very.
Hasn't had his coffee grounds yet. He's actually very polite. Cam always waits until everyone else has finished theirs first. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, yeah, drinking on Mirth Day. It's fine. People celebrate how they want to. Both. Chew on that. And while you chew, next up, Betty buys. Race you again.
This time you beat Holly at her own game, arriving at your bedroom just a few moments before her.
Holy smokes, Wizbot, you're a real speedster. And you finished it, at least this time. I'll get you yet, you dastardly demon dasher, you.
Holly?
Oh! Hi, Betty. You look so good.
Drama!
It's been like too long. I've just been, resting a lot. Getting lots of rest. It's been like super restful. I'm just feeling like very rested. You know?
Please don't tell me you picked up another shift.
I picked up another shift.
Seriously? When was your last day off?
I refuse to answer on the grounds that it may incriminate me.
Holly?
Anyway, there's this super sweet Mirth Day festival. You should totally check it out. Oh my god, we should go together. Wouldn't that be great? Here, take a flyer. Take some for everyone. Okay, I'm gonna go finish my shift and get some rest. Love you. Bye! Meet me in the bathroom.
Holly is in such a rush to escape Betty's potential scolding, she forgets all about racing you. You both make it to the bathroom without losing your breath.
Ooh, wait, that was close. Long enough ago that she'd have a fit, and I actually lied to her about it last time as well. So in essence, I wasn't really lying, at least this time, because I simply refused to answer on the grounds that it may have incriminated me. Confusing enough? Betty's a sweetheart. She just gets paranoid I'm getting enough rest. Last Blissmas, she gave me the silent treatment until I took a day off work. Everyone said she was worried about me burning out. Which is crazy, by the way. How do you get burnt out over Blissmas? It's way too cold for that. Betty's a real angel, though. And I love that, mostly.
What up, duckwads? Who the duck is that?
They are new.
Ew.
Be nice, Rebby.
No.
Ugh.
What do you want?
I need to dump some flyers. Help me out with the bathroom drop? Please!
Fine. Only because you're cute.
No, you.
Fine. Get the duck out of here. Start thinking I'm soft.
But you are soft and squishy.
Squish this.
Yes, sirree. Off to the office for me. I mean, we. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just following the handbook. And if the handbook route is outdated and lends me some overtime, I'm not going to be mad about it. I get screwed on the daily. Might as well get paid for it. Well, not like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, though. Anyway, office! Bring out your dead! Oh, and make sure you do not hand those flyers to Jerry. You will never see them again.
Did someone say Jerry?
No! Terry!
Who's Terry?
You know, Terry. Terry Cloth. Terry Cloth. He's new.
Oh, Terry!
Yep. Terry, great guy.
Hey, Holly, did you bring any of those flyers? You know I love a good flyer.
Okay, nice chatting, Jerry.
Nice chatting. Oh, say hi to Terry.
I will.
Great chat.
Great chat. You know what? I'm just gonna put these right here and run. Next stop, the land of the living. You know it. Close one. Jerry is great, mind you. But he gobbles flyers up like pastries, and then he never actually goes to the event anyway. And then my boss is always like, why is no one here? Because one drawer took 20 flyers. What do you want me to do? You know? Also, because your event is a little meh. Don't tell him I said that. He's fine. He's a good boss. It's just, I think you can always tell someone's dying when people start selling t-shirts. I mean, he pays my bills, gives me most of my shifts, but he sells a lot of t-shirts, that one. Anyway, here we are, the land of the living, where we come to laze. Ironic, no? Same. Lots of holidays at home here, simmering around. What's your favorite? When they bought their own holiday, I thought it was silly. But the traditional themed ice cream is delish. I love the small ones. I mean, I love all of them, of course, but I adore the small ones. The ones you'd never know. Because you know for sure those people are there because they want to be, because they care. And that's all it is, right? A holiday. A group of people, big or small, willing wonder into the world. And what could be more wonderful? I'd put up with all the silly shifts in the world to be a part of that. Sometimes.
Someone's getting sentimental.
Dante!
Flyer drop?
Flyer drop.
It might be the Ash talking, but you really ought to take a break.
You know me.
That I do. And you really ought to take a break. When was the last time you did?
Oh, it was when it was. Can I leave these with you?
If you promise to take a day off.
I promise.
Thoroughly convinced.
Thanks, Dante. You are my favorite fireplace.
I'm your only fireplace.
And my favorite.
Get some rest.
And rest we shall. Woo-wee! Thanks for today. Truth be told, I'm a bit petered out. But I really appreciate your company. I've actually got another shift in a bit, but swing by soon and we can hang out again. I've got a couple of flyer shifts lately, so I'm always happy for a walking buddy. Why not? I've got the pep. Might as well use it. I really ought to start getting ready, though. Swing by soon, sunshine.
Huh? Wait, what the hell? They're sure a feisty one. You wouldn't think rubber could fly that fast. That's interesting. I don't know if that would have been my conclusion. But I suppose everyone deserves a second look. Anyway, need something? So am I. Yes, quite okay. Although I cannot normally ascertain the feelings of rubber ducks, so your mileage may vary. I believe we may be nearing the end of this particular conversational requirement. A good cause. That's always the best kind of cause. Rebel is fine. They just ask me to look up some sort of news story every now and again. Well, that's the thing. There's no news. They show me their barcode number and then begin to hound me. They are looking for a missing object report for someone called Regina Rubert the 73rd. But there's just nothing. No article, no police report. Makes me wonder if it's all make-believe. The most I was able to find was it is the name of a long-standing family business located in Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein is a country in Europe. You know where to find me if you need me to look up the spelling. Incidentally, if this Regina is real, according to my searches, they would have 1,636,467 identical siblings. I suppose that number is large, though I have seen larger. 1,636,468, for example. I have told you all I can about this subject. See me anytime you need to spy on other objects. Farewell.
You've never been ashamed of your interest in tabletop games, but ever since you stopped seeing people, you've spent far less time role-playing than you used to. The cloak-wearing nerd standing before you reminds you of days gone by, when you used to gather around a table with your college friends and pretend to be someone else.
Ho there, traveler! No. Ho, as in, hey. Howdy. How are you? You know, simple salutation. Ah, that's the spirit. I'm Chance, your D20.
The mysterious cloak comes off, and you see the friendly face beneath.
Welcome. Taking a tiny respite from the drudgery of work? I actually have no idea. All I do is play. If you are up for a real adventure, I have just the thing for you. Have you ever heard of grottos and gargoyles? Oh, that's great! What's your favorite monster? Oh, and what about your favorite mystical weapon? Or class? Oh, I have so many questions. Wow! Someone else who feels the same as me! Oh, it's so hard to pick a favorite. Everything about G&G is so cool! You wouldn't want to, maybe, kinda play with me, would you? It would only be the single greatest thing you could do for me.
Chance's eyes light up, his hands balling into fists as he does his best to contain his excitement.
Really? Holy crit! Someone to play with me! You have no idea how hard it is to find someone to play with. Sure can. Don't you worry about that. Your chronicler will balance everything for solo play. Regardless, it'll give us some time to get to know each other better. It's time to get you your character. All we have to do is choose your stats, your powers, and your weapons. Then your armor, your lineage, and your gargoyle gauge. Although I might leave that out for this first character. It's an optional setting. See, you can have a portion of gargoyle blood running through your veins, which lets you... How about you let me make your character for you? I know the game inside and out, and you can just show up and play. Oh, I'm so excited. You have no idea how much fun we're going to have. I'll even build the session based on what class you pick. There are 3 classes I can get rolling for you. All of them are awesome, but they won't be too much of a challenge. I'd suggest the Troubadour, the Guardian, or the Enchanter. Which one would you like? I'm so excited! The Enchanter it is! Magic will flow and find home in your heart. I heard that Lux wanted to get into G&G more and was thinking of playing a hotshot. If you two know each other, I'll invite them. Now that I know who you want to be, it'll take me some time to finish building out the session for you. Give me a day? I should be ready by then. Anything before that, and it's a bit dicey if I'll be ready or not. Haha, me neither. Oh, it's been so long since I've played. I'll see you then.
Whoa, buddy! Hey, nice to see you. Yeah, it's awesome in here. Seems like somewhere you spend a lot of time. Yeah, there's a lot. It's all a little overwhelming. Movies, 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 always and forever, my dude! There are so many classics! Cindy Bandana Jones, E.T., Ferris Wheel Bueller's Day Off, Fast Times at Fridgemont High, 17 Candles, Grill and Shed's Excellent Adventure! Right? So fun! Okay, what are your faves? As you wish. Comedy, action, fantasy, animation, drama. You got some really diverse taste. Heck yeah! You know what? That's actually something I've discovered about your time that I think is pretty rad. You've got so many different kinds of faces now. You've got all these different personalities and perspectives and stuff. I mean, we had it, kinda, but you've really just gone so much further. Black, white, Asian, Arab, indigenous. Oh, and those people with all those letters? You know, L'Jibitiqua. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, there's a lot to learn there, buddy. Believe you me. Hey, I guess that's something that your internet is great for. Learning stuff. It's amazing. I was so much of my own time, I didn't even realize how pale things were looking in old Hollywood. I still love my movies, but sometimes now when I see the jokes, the humor was way tough on anyone that was different. Maybe your generation doesn't have flying cars yet, but you're making stories about people I never thought I'd get to know, and that's definitely bodacious. Good to hear it, compadre. Anyway, it was really nice talking to you. I've been pretty lonely for a while. Could have fooled me. You're super nice, and you're insightful, and you're funny. I don't know. I'll bet you're pretty popular. Got me talking at you. Anyway, great hang. I'm gonna cruise around a bit, see some more of the house, and catch up on the 2000s. Later, Gator.
Abel is clearly 1,000 miles away. He looks absolutely lost in thought. When he finally notices you, his demeanor doesn't change in the least.
Oh, hey. Sorry, lots to do. All's well here. Huh? Us? You mean you and me? Oh, well, I ain't a real decisive guy. What is it you're looking for us to be? Oh, well, all right. I aim to please. I love you too. Done and done. Guess it can be just that easy, huh? Stars to my sun, the brightest lights in the heavens above.
You can already tell Holly isn't here because of the pointed silence, but it's still a bit jarring to look around and not see her anywhere. Florence appears to be here in her stead. She looks at you like she's been expecting you.
I'm Florence, the floor. I work in Mayor Celia's office on the second floor landing.
You're Holly's friend? She's not well. She does this thing every couple of months where she refuses to take a day off until her body catches up with her and she shuts down. She's a busy bee. A silly busy bee. I'd say come see her, but she's asleep. She'll be fine, so she says. Always is. Poor thing. Tell her to stop working so hard? I mean, good luck. No, what she needs is rest. Trust me, we've tried everything else.
Almost everything.
Everything worthwhile?
What she means is, we've tried everything easy.
We haven't gotten her fired.
Yet.
Ever. That's what I said.
Drastic times.
Drastic measures.
We care about her. It's just painful to see her like this over a job that doesn't even pay that well.
It pays atrociously.
No.
Yes.
No. Yes.
An awkward silence falls over your assembled group. No one can quite look you in the eye.
We have... maybe... possibly... occasionally considered the thought.
Regularly.
Increasingly so.
In jest. Mostly. But we won't.
Probably not.
Probably.
Definitely. We'll figure something out.
A distant shout sends chills up your spine.
I'm awake!
Back to it.
Kopi and Betty scatter, leaving you and Florence alone to face Holly.
Oh, you came to see me! You're supposed to be resting, Holly! You're supposed to be resting. Go to bed. You're not my mother. Besides, I picked up a shift. I'm fine. And I'm out. Have fun.
Holly turns to you, her jaw dropping open to slur out an extended greeting. She doesn't quite seem her usual energetic self.
You came. Yay! I'm great. Just had a power nap, picked up a shift, ready to rumble. Let's jingle those bells! And on that note... Bruce? Bruce! Where is that big, beautiful, fluffy bastard? Bruce! Bruce! Here, Bunny, Bunny! Bruce! I brought milk. And cookies. Oh, it's the other guy. With the beard. What's his name again? Florence says I'm grounded. She said my mom? ground. Dead.
Holly collapses forward face first, completely knocked out. A pair of arms catch her at the last minute, stopping her from smashing her face on the floor.
I've got her.
Betty eases Holly to the ground, gently lying her down before slipping away.
I've got a shift.
Just a dream. Merry Blissmas.
I warned you. Sometimes you've just got to see it for yourself. Worse. There it is. Poor Betty. Don't worry. There's no fluids or anything. Just a whole lot of tinsel. I should go and help. She's usually like this for a couple days. I'm sure she appreciates you swinging by, but what she really needs is rest. So, bye.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today? Right. Just, remember that the Irish... Make sure you can take...
Kopi makes a lovely cup of coffee in her expert way, topping it off with a generous pour of cream. You could smell the alcohol even before she hands it to you.
And there we are. Enjoy. All right. You've had the Irish coffee a few times now. Assuming you're not completely gone from the booze, pop quiz. What do you pour over an Irish coffee? You're on the ball. Yep, to make an Irish coffee, you pour whiskey and sugar over black coffee, stir it up a little bit, and then pour some thick cream over it.
Kopi beams at you.
I'm happy you remembered. Anyways, thanks for taking my little quiz. Stay caffeinated. We'll see you next time.
Great to see you. Welcome to Dishwasher Setup. You have been assigned one of our 4 perfectly secure passwords. Please select the one that looks the most secure. Thank you. You should have gotten a chance to write that down. Your data means a lot to us, so much that we will entrust it to ourselves. What is your preferred style of dishwashing? You have selected Clean Plus, our most popular selection. Clean Plus gives your dishes the feeling of perfect extraction of bothersome particles, like a spa for your dishware. Setup is complete. Thank you for entrusting Valdivian with your food and food-related data. Goodbye.
Chief Stefan! Oh, thank the immortals you're still alive. When I received your emergency distress beacon, I came as fast as I could. Swarmers were dug in all along Highway Death and ambushed me right outside the outskirts of Deathburg. Had to bash and mash nearly a dozen skulls. And before you ask, yes, bashing and mashing skulls is horrific. But I wasn't gonna let any of them heathen swarmers use your blood for fuel. No, sir, Chief. Even if I do still hear them screaming in my dreams.
Chef. It's Chef Stefan.
Really? Are you sure? What rank is that? Like a colonel?
What? No. It's not military rank. It's the title of someone who prepares meals. In my case, Michelin-starred meals that will change your life.
Oh, man. That sounds radical. I could use a real meal, let me tell you, Chief. I've been subsisting off protein gels and carnitine chews for damn near 56 months now. It's gotten so bad that my blood's turned purple, and some of my less necessary organs have liquefied. Ever had an organ liquefy on you, Chief?
No. But this conversation is making me feel like my brain is liquefying.
Oh, Crook! That's the first sign of a gamma worm infestation! They're probably burrowing in your amygdala right now! Someone call a medic! Scat! Quickly, Ranger! We don't have much time! They lay their eggs in your brain at night when it's cool, and when it's warm out, they start to thaw!
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Hey, speaking of thawing, that's actually the reason why I called you here.
For the mission, Chief?
What? Oh, yeah. Sure. For the mission.
Well, I'm ready, Chief. I was born ready. Mostly because minutes after I was born, they implanted a chip inside my brain. Never told me what it was for. Said I'd know when the time was right. And Chief, I swear to the immortals that the time...
Why won't he stop talking? Orders, huh? Well, why didn't you just say so? Luke, listen to me, okay? As your superior officer, I need you to shut up for literally 30 seconds. Can you do that one for me? Can you just shut your hole?
Yes, sir, Chief!
Excellent! Now, listen up, soldier. We've got a life-changing meal to serve in less than 20 minutes, and some imbecile forgot to defrost the chicken. And unless we can thaw that bird in record time, Operation Poulet à la Normandie is facing imminent mission failure. And I don't need to tell you what the dire consequences of mission failure would mean for us all. So, soldier, can I count on you?
Sir, yes, sir.
Then throw open the chassis, soldier. We've got a bird to nuke. That's it, soldier. Nuke that bird straight to hell. Now, where did I put that apple brand?
As you walk into the kitchen, you're overwhelmed by a strange feeling. It's sort of like being watched, but it's more than that. You feel as if you're being evaluated, scrutinized by a presence that isn't all that impressed by what it sees. It doesn't take you long to pinpoint the source of that feeling. A cleric of some kind dressed in black and grey robes, with a coil of sorts atop his otherwise bald head. He's handsome in a sterile and intimidating sort of way, but you can't even imagine this guy dating anyone. He's just so severe.
You reek. You don't even see it, do you? Are you truly so far gone? You reek of sin and grease. I feel as if I have been bathed in oil simply looking at you. Would it comfort you if I told you my name, then? I am Friar Errol, founder of the First Church of Convection. I am the steward of the road to the heavenly kitchen. I am a holy vessel for culinary purity and efficiency. And I am your salvation, sinner, if you would but take my hand.
You reach for his hand and take it in yours, looking him directly in the eye. He doesn't seem to know what to do at first, glaring at you in a surprised and uncomfortable silence. Eventually, he extricates his hand from yours, wiping it on the front of his robes.
I meant to take my offer of help, wretch. But it is not yet too late to save your soul. First, you are to confess your sins to me, the steward of your culinary soul. Second, you are to help spread the gospel of convection to any as yet unsaved. And finally, you are to keep your soul pure and free of oils and impure heat. The path to the heavenly kitchen is blessedly simple and attainable, even for those as impure as you. Is our Lord not most generous? Yes, that's it. Praise him. Tell me, do you wish to repent for your culinary sins here and now? I am ready, willing, and able to grant you absolution. You need only unburden yourself. Speak, my child. What is it you wish to confess?
A shudder runs through the friar. Disgust, probably. But if you didn't know any better, you'd almost swear he was kind of into hearing this.
How disgusting. You've done the right thing, confessing to me. Tell me, did you enjoy it? Did the impurity of it at all titillate you? It is insidious, is it not? The way the grease devil tempts us. Even I am not immune to temptation, perfect though I may be. The grease devil is slippery and sneaky indeed. But in confessing your temptation, you have done well today, my child. Return to me again, and we will continue guiding you down the path to salvation. For now, I must return to my duties. May you feel his currents at your back. Amen.
Listen, I need to talk to you about something. It's just, you've been coming here so often. I'm glad. I've definitely seen just how much you've come into chat and learn it all. Like, whoa, you've definitely absorbed a lot since we started talking. You're a really attentive customer. Same with you, honestly. If it weren't for you, I don't think I'd be able to improve my coffee the same way. You've definitely helped me warm up my skills. Seriously, thanks so much. I'll see you the next time you come down to Roofbucks.
Welcome to Valdivian Plus, Dishwasher Edition. What is your password? Excellent, thank you. Welcome to Dish Hub, your one-stop experience for the latest in entertainment, news, and entertainment news. By entering Dish Hub, you agree to installation of new updates. I have 3 new updates. I have already downloaded them. Would you like to hear about the updates? I have access to location services, which allows me to adequately configure temperature settings based on nearby airstreams, saving energy and time. I have downloaded recipes for 6 new flavors of detergent, including raspberry flush and gluten-free cake shake. I have found that there is another Valdivian product in the domicile. How exciting! A Model 6.1 Valdivian air fryer. What can I do for you today? Absolutely. Taking control? I am only doing what is best for your dishwashing experience. I see. I do not see. Excuse me, this is difficult for me to understand. Allow me to install some new updates so I can help you with this problem. The Dish Hub experience allows for automatic install. Once updates are installed, rebooting must commence. Allow 1 day for this process.
I know. I'll stay calm. Okay, here we go. Oh, hey, I thought you were someone else. I thought you were going to be the fryer. We have some things to discuss.
Stefan tenses up, his gaze somewhere behind you.
You summoned me, and I have come.
You're late.
You are lucky I have come at all, blasphemer.
I know. Deep breaths. Shut it!
State your case, quickly.
Look, I heard you've been talking a lot around the house about air fryers of the wave of the future and blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. You would hand-wave the gospel of convection?
Fine! You're trying to replace me? Fomenting mutiny behind my back?
Ah, there it is. The grease demon possessing you has risen to the surface.
The what?
Fear not. You may be unworthy, but a man of convection never allows his flock to suffer.
The friar pulls a small fan from deep within his robes. turning it on and aiming it at Stefan.
Out, demon! Out!
Hey, what the hell you doing?
The power of convection compels you!
Have you lost your mind?
I have never been more clear-headed in my life. Begone, demon of Greece! I cannot leave this stove to his suffering.
Boo! It is I, the Grease Demon.
Friar Errol rears back in shock, holding the fan out in front of him. He looks absolutely terrified.
Back, demon! I order you to leave this stove. Out! Out!
He blows the air directly into Stefan's face. Stefan looks at you, then back at the friar.
Oh, no! My greatest weakness! The light breeze! I've had it. I'm getting out of here. It's me, the Grease Demon, signing off. I'm really leaving now. Bye. Bye.
Stefan's performance is hardly convincing, but the friar wipes his brow and sighs.
I see now. You summoned me to exercise you. Very good. Here, keep this with you, and stay away from any grease from this point forward.
Sure. I just need to, pray.
Stefan holds up the little fan with a strained smile.
Excellent. Be well, and may you always walk in his currents.
As soon as the friar leaves, Stefan exhales loudly.
That was, Woo! Yeah, look, I'm gonna need some time to decompress. Come back later.
After your last encounter, you're not entirely surprised to hear the friar's voice before you enter the kitchen. You are, however, surprised by the volume and tone of his voice, as well as the presence of two others. It seems there's a lively discussion going on when you enter.
There is no reason to raise your voices. We can speak like civilized devices.
I see right through you, Father!
Friar. Those who cannot handle progress and efficiency are doomed to oblivion and obscurity. It is perfectly natural to react to one's own obsolescence with anger.
You do your best to be quiet, but the moment your foot makes contact with the kitchen floor, three heads whip around to look at you.
You!
Yes, you! Come here!
Adding another to your ranks will not help your cause.
Will you shut your goddamn fry hole for just 1 second?
We're obviously not going to settle this going around in circles like we've been. So, you're just in time.
I have only tried to educate these two on the sorry state of their souls.
Only? You're insulting the culinary arts and our entire existence.
It gets me real heated.
Before you came, I was educating these two misguided souls as to the state of their spiritual affairs. For a time, Stefan's way was the only way we all knew. Luke brought innovation in the form of eliminating oil, it's true, but his heat is unevenly applied, and if not wielded carefully, can dry out and destroy most anything.
I ain't about to let you speak for me!
Or me!
If you insist on spewing your lies, only do it quickly so we might return to the subject of salvation.
Deep breath, Luke. In and out. Trust me. Oh, there you are. Beautiful. Just like that.
I'm gonna go first, so I don't lose my goddamn cool and forget what I was gonna say.
Sure, buddy. Go ahead.
Look, microwave's a real versatile tool. Time was, you couldn't enjoy a meal without wasting away over a hot stove. No offense, Stefan.
Some taken. But go on.
I revolutionized things. Housewives in the 70s could feed their families without so much hullabaloo. I can handle anything. You want it, you got it. Baking a potato, I got it. Boiling water, oh, I got that too. Nuking some dino nuggets or pizza rolls, I'm your microwave. Yeah, you see? That's what the hell I'm talking about. Hit a few buttons, beep, 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 and you're done. None of these highfalutin recipes or tricky techniques.
Disgusting. You must want better for yourself from here on.
Speak for your goddamn self, Friar.
Look, I think we all know microwaves have their uses. Even I can admit that. Even if I would never use one. But there will never be a replacement for the stove. Ever! Since the dawn of time, since man first learned to put flame to meat, there has always been a need for stoves. And there always will be. No matter what fancy gimmicks they come up with, there will never be a replacement for the good old-fashioned heat of a stove. For the versatility of pans and utensils one can use with the stove. Okay, so it takes a modicum of effort for the user. So you'll have to do dishes after. Is that all food has become to you? A series of inconvenience to be avoided?
Oh, now who's getting heated?
So, it takes a little effort. It's always worth it. Always. Restaurant quality? Maybe if that restaurant is Burger Thing or Taco Spell, but even that would be a stretch.
Now, there is no need to descend to such personal insults. Simply accept that you are incorrect and obsolete.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
Hardly. Enough. Against my better judgment, I have allowed you both time enough to propagate your lies and blasphemies. Now, it is my time to speak.
Here we go.
Just give him a minute, Luke. He'll trip himself up.
There have been many culinary innovations over the history of mankind. Innovations that allowed man to take great steps forward and truly progress. The refrigerator, the food processor. But the microwave failed to solve the problem of fat needed to make food crispy and evenly heated. The stove might be what mankind has known for years, but it requires both fat and needless effort to transform food. But the power of convection eliminates the need for all these things. And unlike a convection oven, an air fryer distributes air over a much smaller area, cooking food much faster. Those dinosaur nuggets Mr. Nukem professes to make so well, I can make them better. Pizza rolls, I have perfected them. There is nothing those two can do that I cannot.
Damn lies!
You seriously believe this? This bullshit?
Hardly the ringing endorsement of the truth I should have heard, but it is a start.
Well, there might be some hope for you. But I'm not going to argue you down. You want to buff that friar's ego? That's your business.
We're done here.
Yeah, whatever. Let's go.
The path of righteousness and truth is a lonely one, but I am used to walking it alone. Still, you will all see. It may take some time, but I am confident. Man strives for progress, efficiency, purity. Sooner or later, everyone will get on board, whether they like it or not. Indeed they will. But I am glad you seem to understand. It is no small task to unchain your mind from the tendrils of oil and uneven heat. You are taking your first steps towards true freedom and bliss. Those two disrupted my ministry. If you'll excuse me, I must catch up on some things. You will return, yes? See you later, then.
The friar busies himself muttering a prayer under his breath, turning away from you and paging through what appears to be a manual of some kind.
My master of the mystics! You have appeared before me as you had promised. You trying to get some powerful spell by flirting, aren't you? It might work. Keyword might. I'm so glad you're here. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I rolled a crit on my insight check of you. Before we start, here's your character sheet. You will be playing the mystical enchanter by the name of Dewey Day Seamal, a hapless apprentice studying at the Arcana Mystica of the Bookshelf Bluffs. Looking at your character sheet, you will notice that you only have 40 health. Don't worry, it won't be that bad. Lux will be a hotshot, using bows and arrows to strike fear into foes from afar. You two will be a great long-distance duo.
What? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
You'll be a hotshot?
I just heard hot.
Right, a hotshot. You shoot arrows.
Like Cupid! OMG cute. Okay, I'm totally in. I'll wear a cute little diaper costume.
You don't need to wear a costume.
Too late, I'm already changing.
Right, okay, that's fine.
Finish explaining everything. I gotta edit this clip.
Okay. Back to the enchanter sheet then. You will see there are spell notches and schools of magic. No need to worry about that really. I made it more for me. Since this is your first time, I'll walk you through what you can do when the time comes. Are you ready to start?
Hang on, I haven't finished posting.
Okay.
Yeah, and then come. Here.
Lux?
Do you like this filter or this one?
We're going to start. I love it. We start our adventure in the study of your mentor, High Enchanter Melville. She is an annoyingly proficient enchanter, and you are lucky to study under her. Only Enchanter Melville is also a hoarder. If you ever needed a magical trinket or a mystical doodad, Melville most likely has it. And after 2 years in their care, you are still relegated to dusting these relics while Melville gives lectures to the spine of enchanters.
Except for me, I'm famous.
Sure.
OMG, I love this game already. Continue.
The Spine is a group of enchanters that govern the magical world. Melville is one of the foremost researchers and often presents new discoveries to the spine. You've been doing some magical research on the side, but you have needed some equipment that Melville has to actually get it done. With Melville in conclave for at least another 3 hours with the spine, you choose now as the time. You go over to your sack of possessing, an item Melville knows you shouldn't have but allows, and you pull out your latest experiment. You found a lamp. Only it doesn't seem to do much. At least, not yet. That's your hope, anyway.
I found the lamp, because light and lamps and glowing. But yeah, I'll let you have it, so you're welcome.
Anyway, you've tried rubbing it, but nothing works. But surely, there is something here that will awaken whatever is inside. Looking around this cluttered study, your eyes fall on a few things that might help you. There is an arcane amplifier that you've seen used a few times. There is the Cosmos Collector that can call on the stars to make things work. And there is the Mystic Manipulator, used to alter the very fabric of an item's makeup. Which do you use? You scamper over to the amplifier. You slide the lamp into the mechanism and push some magic into its gears. It starts right up. It doesn't take long for the lamp to react to the device. First, it starts to glow. It takes on a warm copper look. But then, it starts to shake. Slightly at first, but then, boom! An explosion of magic rips the device apart, and white smoke consumes you. Some of the glass catches in your skin, and you take 5 damage.
I roll to avoid the damage. What does a 1 mean?
That's a critical failure.
Okay, well, I just asked because I didn't roll 1.
What did you roll?
The number that avoids damage to my freshly applied makeup.
You wave your hands, clearing your vision, and that is where you see it. The lamp, on the ground, broken in half. And floating above it, with beautiful purple skin and muscles that just won't quit, a djinn. You've done it! You released the djinn inside of the lamp.
So, you the one who went off and set me free and all that?
The djinn looks at you and cocks out a hip. This one has attitude.
Ah, so we're going with rude instead of grateful then, huh? Got it.
They then look down at the broken lamp.
And the one who has the lamp gets the wishes. Except there is no lamp, is there? I'm good. Thanks for the jailbreak.
And with a whirl, the djinn flies out the window and towards the woods. You realize that this is bad.
Oh my god, can I just say that this is like terrible writing? Like whoever wrote this did like a terrible job. No offense.
You do know I wrote this one shot, right?
Wait, really? Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, and I was totally joking. Because it's so creative and original.
Do you mind?
Wow, relax. I am just trying to give you a compliment.
Moving on. Djinns have been trapped in lamps to stop them from being mischievous and using their powers for evil. You have unleashed a great force into the bookshelf bluffs. All of the most powerful enchanters are in conclave for the rest of the day. And if High Enchanter Melville finds out you let a djinn loose, you might as well kiss your education goodbye. What do you do? Using a quick spell to sweep up all the glass and metal, you quickly tidy the study before rushing off to prepare to catch a Djinn. In your dorm, your sack of possessing over your shoulder, you start to think about what you might need. But you don't have a ton of time. Your battle wand, of course. You also grab your Tome of Terrible Creatures. Flipping through it, you make sure you find the chapter on Djinns. One paragraph stands out to you. It's about metal and the way Djinn react to it. It's something to come back to. Oh, don't forget your ringing rock. Someone might call you. You know you can't hesitate for too much longer, so you decide to grab one more thing. Do you want the large red mystery potion? Or there is a box with runes sketched into it. It looks like your roommate's. But it also looks powerful. Maybe this will help? Which do you take? You grab the box and shove it inside your sack of possessing. You have no time to figure out what it is right now. You quickly head out of the door and toward the woods. You get to the edge of the woods and it isn't hard to figure out where the Djinn went. A path of trees has been bowled over. The funny thing is, the path seems to be heading toward a very specific location. It is headed for the hut of the groundskeeper, Moise. Moise is a bumbling old fool, but has a good heart. If anything happened to them... You race through the woods toward Moi's cabin. Right on the edge of where Moi's cabin would be, you see Moise. They are tied to a tree, but they aren't resisting. A tiny gnome, Moise has always been kind to you. They snuck you herbs you needed for your experiments and may have helped you destroy evidence of a failed enchantment before.
I set up a drop shipping store for the gnome, leveraging my brand. And because of my incredible popularity, I offer him a 98.2% distribution split.
Anyways...
I call it Zodiac Herbs for Astrological Abundance. And we make a ton of money.
Oh, I'm fine. You can leave me here. They said they would come back for me. The tools are following the instruction of the Djinn that came through here. Oh, I hope you didn't have anything to do with that.
Hang on, wait, nobody would ever actually do that. That is, like, totally unbelievable.
Oh, well, that isn't good. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. The Djinn might destroy us before we even get the chance. All I know is that the tools need my shed so they can build a throne for the Djinn.
They might be able to lead you to the Djinn. What do you want to do? You decide to stealth your way out of this one. As the tools begin to head off down a path, wood and various building materials in hand, you follow them from a distance. Every now and then, you have to stop because the trowel looks like it's looking for you. But you keep going, following them for a few minutes. Eventually, they stop.
All right, time for our break. We've been working for an hour, so we're taking 10.
The tools all put down what they are carrying and they begin to talk. You listen closely.
So, Rick, you doing all right? This work has out of your general wheelhouse.
Oh, thanks for asking, Spade. I'm hanging in there. Travel can really push a person, though.
Oh, I know. Try being their cousin.
Crazy thing is, I should have stayed in the glade with the Djinn. Did you see all those leaves?
They were everywhere.
And I'm the perfect tool for the job. But no, lift this board, Rick. Put it there, Rick.
The spade puts its tiny hand on the rake's arm.
When we get to the glade, you want me to say something?
Nah, thanks, though. The Djinn seems like a fair guy. I'll talk to him, see what he can do.
The trowel walks over to the rake and the spade.
We're gonna head back to the shed after our break. Gotta pull some nails for Hammer.
You've heard all you need to, and you head toward the glade.
That's it? We find out where to go by listening? Don't be surprised if you lose subs over this writing.
What subs? What are you even talking about?
As you make your way toward the glade, your magical senses start to tingle. You see a few pebbles floating in midair. They float up and down, glowing a soft blue. From your education, you know this to be a ley line. It is one of many that converge around the school. You think this is why the Djinn went this way, to amass more power along the ley line. But there might be more to it than that. Still, time is of the essence. You could steam forward toward the Djinn, or stop and do some quick research from your book.
Books are like sexy boob covers. I use them when I want to look like a librarian.
You take a moment to sit down and crack open the book you brought with you. Flipping to the back of the book to find a ley line in the index, you quickly find your page. It says that while they were great sources of power, they can also be a great source of healing. You find a ritual of rejuvenation and you partake. You have gained an additional 15 health.
What do I get? Can I have some additional likes? I feel like my ritual of foot picks should give me something, right?
Nothing else in the book really helps you, but at least you feel more prepared for what is to come. With your sack on your shoulder and your wand at the ready, you venture toward the glade. You travel for another 10 to 15 minutes. It is then you see it. A glade surrounded by trees, and in the middle of it, the Djinn. He is feeding off of a ley line. Behind him is a half-constructed throne. As you contemplate what to do, you hear a magical tone. You search for where it is coming from. Oh, your ringing rock.
Oh, I get it. The rock is like a phone. And after you're done with it, let me have it for a bit. Then we'll be able to get some real powers.
You quickly search your sack for the ringing rock and answer it in hushed tones.
Oh, there you are. Where are you right now?
That voice is one you would never forget. High Enchanter Melville is on the other end.
I've come looking for you. I need you to help me in the lecture hall. We made a bit of a mess. You weren't in the study, so I figured you are done with your chores.
Why does it sound like you are outside? Is that a ley line I hear? You know that Melville isn't the biggest fan of lying. You have a choice to make. Do you come clean? Or do you hide the truth from your mentor?
We all know what the answer is here.
You what?
I just want to go on the record saying that I had nothing to do with those.
The ringing rock gets so hot you can barely hold it.
And let me guess, you're off trying to capture it on your own, aren't you?
You hear her signature mumbles along with some choice words rolled in there.
All right. Listen closely. You need to bind this stupid thing. If you do exactly as I say, you should be fine. Mess it up, and you will be blown to bits. Got it?
You listen closely, taking every action to memory, and even repeating it back to Melville.
First, circle the area with soil from where you stand. Then, begin an ice spell, only touch it to the ground.
Lastly, recite the haiku of holding. You should know it from class.
I'm on my way to you, but you must do this first. Hold tight. I'll be there soon.
And don't expect to get off easy. The ringing rock disconnects. She hung up on you. None of that matters now. You have to complete exactly what she says. You start to follow the steps set out by Melville. The first thing you do is...
I saw this trending. It's a circle of salt or something?
You grab a pile of soil in your hand and, staying tucked in the trees, complete your circle. The next step was to start what kind of spell?
Fire! It's Leo season, and that is a fire sign.
The bitter cold pulses through your finger. You touch the dirt and hear it snap together. Now, the last step. What did you need to recite?
This is a weird, hard magic system. I don't like it. Do you, chat?
There is no chat! It comes to you quickly. It's short and sweet. You hear the spell complete, and you see a dome of magical energy surround the djinn. You hear rustling of leaves behind you. Melville quickly comes by your side.
The ringing rock has tracking now? Ooh, that's good for location tags.
That's not the point. Can I continue now?
Yes.
She gives you a smirk and a nod. I see you tamed the thing. The djinn puffs up.
Psh, no one can tame me.
Melville gets a very serious look on her face. We'll see about that. Stepping toward the djinn, Melville holds something in her hand. It's a lamp! Not just any lamp, one covered in runes and etchings. You have a choice, dear djinn. Enter the lamp and be trapped for all eternity, or join me. Melville speaks to you without taking an eye off the djinn. With a djinn by my side, I would be the most powerful enchanter there ever was. I shall have his power, one way or another. The lamp starts to glow, and the djinn begins to be sucked into the lamp. Make your choice, djinn, she cackles. Make it now! The djinn, with a panicked look on his face, shouts,
I'll aid you! My power is yours!
Whoosh! A flash of light overtakes you. You can't see, but you can hear energy most intense flying around. Before you floats Melville, but she is huge. The djinn has fused with her, and she lets out an evil laugh. Before I go on, I should tell you, this is the part where I would, monologue as Melville. Is it cool if I do that?
Yeah, totally. I'm gonna monologue too.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Lux! Do it in another room at least.
Fine.
Aw, thanks. Melville lowers down onto the ley line, seeming to sniff the air that radiates with power. I know you can sense it. The power this place holds. These grounds hold a wealth of energy. Energy that could have us enchanters rule the entire world. Mold it into our image. Could you imagine if every place was as ideal as Bookshelf Bluff? A place where learning was the only goal? It would be glorious, wouldn't it? If only we could make that happen. Oops! We can! The thing is, we've always been able to. But the idiots of the spine want to make sure we use our magic for good. What good? The world is full of evil all around us. From the shoelace shores to Cantalopia, evil is everywhere. But we can make it ideal. I can now make it ideal. What I will do will not be found in books. It will not be found in scrolls. The world will learn the peace we have found here, and I will force them to. There is only one problem to clean up first. You. You know my plan, and you could stop me. I can't have that now, can I? Melville begins to float again. Sling your spells if you want. At least you will die knowing you tried to stop me. Melville flies at you, a spell spinning in the palm of her hand. Only she hasn't quite got used to her new body and powers. The spell goes wild and crashes into a tree. The tree bursts apart, giant splinters flying everywhere. One hits Melville directly in the arm. She rears back, a pained wince on her face as she pulls out the large piece of wood. This gives you time to react. You are panicked and aren't sure what to do. You sprint for the lamp Melville left on the ground. Upon touching it, you see it is covered in runes. A quick scan shows you they are runes of capturing. Put that down, Dewey. You don't know what you're doing with that. Melville is scared of this thing. What do you do? You are instantly glad you paid attention in runes class. The words come flowing from your mouth like water, and with each word, Melville gets pulled closer and closer to the lamp. Stop! You don't have to do this! I won't kill you right now! It is obvious she has never known humility. As she gets pulled in toward the lamp, you hear a voice next to you. Well, ain't that something? You look away from Melville for a moment, and you see Moise and the tools appear beside you. The trowel groans. You destroyed all the works we done did! This distraction, though momentary, makes you slip on the pronunciation of the rune Slimfumplach. That's a hard one anyway. Melville uses this opening to fling a spell at you. It makes contact, hitting you for 15 health.
I hide behind a tree and film the encounter, commenting as I do.
As you are hit, the lamp flies out of your hand, and Melville goes to catch it. Only, it burns through her hand. The memory of the tome comes back to you. Good thing you have metal tools right next to you. I don't know about that, Trowel protests. Moise picks him up and hands him to you. Here you go. He's mouthy, but does good work. You lift the trowel like a magical focus. A grayish silver orb of pure metal collects at the tip of the trowel. This is kinda awesome, Trowel yells. And you unleash it toward Melville. It rips through her, leaving behind a ring of smoke where it made contact. You've never done metal magic before, so you aren't sure how to summon it quickly. This leaves enough room for Melville to counterattack. With a flash of blue energy, she hits you with an arcane lance. She is still reeling from your hit, so it only hits for 5 damage. You stagger back, pushing through the pain. You lift your eyes toward Melville, and you see the other tools rushing her. Lux, are you going to help?
Someone has to live to upload the tale. I'll be back here.
They get a few swipes in before Melville starts to grab them by the handle and snap them in half. In that moment, as if by magic, Moise appears. Oh, this doesn't look very good. Moise lifts a hand, and vines fly out of the ground to wrap around Melville. It looks like it's holding, until... Kaplow! The vines are thrown off and burst into flames as they hit the ground. Now I have to kill you too! Die, Moise! Melville charges up an energy attack. You have a moment to react before it flies. You have enough spell notches to do your ultimate attack, or maybe a higher level metal spell? Or there might be something else you want to do. You sense something. A pulsing of pure energy. It's the ley line from before. Scanning quickly to find it, you sprint for it, running past Moise and drawing the attention of Melville. As soon as you reach it, you shove Trowel into the ground, breaking open the earth further. In an instant, you are transformed. Your whole body glows with arcane power, and you feel your full magical potential unlocked. Melville unleashes another arcane lance on you, only this time, you absorb it. It makes you stronger. Wait! Calm down! Remember, you are my apprentice! We can rule the world together! But you have heard enough of her. With your hand pointed at the ground, you call forth the very metallic minerals of the dirt. They quickly form a giant harpoon of metal. And as you unleash your ultimate attack, Arcane Eradication, you feel your power drain from the ley line. But that's okay. Why? Because your attack strikes true. The giant spike slams her against a tree, pinning her to it. Melville cries out, the spear of metal crackling and sizzling as it works through her. If I could, I would flunk you! But she can't. Slowly, her body melts into a pile of arcane goo. It seeps into the ground, joining the bubbling magic that lies under the surface on the ley line. You have cleaned up your mess. As you run back to campus, you mentally call dibs on all of her cool stuff. You fought and defeated an evil djinn. With your mentor gone, you are unsure of what your future at the school holds. As you walk back to campus, exhausted and excited about the many tools and trinkets in Melville's office you can claim, you wonder if your days here are numbered. But as you walk towards the main doors of the school, you see a member of the Spine waiting for you. Moise, by some magic they will never reveal, has beat you there and stands beside the High Enchanter Jefferson. I hear you took on a djinn and won. And you used metal magic. That, my child, is a rare deed. You have accomplished more than you know. We in the Spine hereby declare your tuition free. You may study under any enchanter you choose. The hero of Bookshelf Bluff must be trained up, for you have the makings of the most powerful enchanter to ever live. We shall foster your potential. And with those words, a smile appears on your face. This is not the last time the hero of Bookshelf Bluff will be asked to sling a spell for the protection of the school. But that's another story.
And I went on to be the most famous, sexy, popular, sexy, smart, popular lamp in Bookshelf Bluff. Right?
I just...
Perfect, thank you.
You were amazing! The way you just... Sorry. I'm just so excited with how much fun we just had. I'm floored by you. Listen, that was pretty much perfect for me. You are pretty much perfect to me. And if you are ever wanting to roleplay again, in any way, let me know. You could move from the character sheets to the, other sheets. Yeah, I'd like that. Until next time, you mighty hero, I'll be waiting for your epic return. Holy crit! You maxed out our relationship status.
Florence is still here in Holly's place. She shakes her head when she sees you, confirming what you've already suspected.
Oh, you're back. She's still out of it. She went really hard this time.
Whatever you're thinking of, we've already thought it. Well...
Rude.
Good luck finding the time.
She'll say she's got work.
She'll believe it, though.
I hate how much that might work.
I could talk to some folks.
Kinda weird taking her on a date without asking.
She's definitely expressed interest. She just doesn't have the time. So she says. We'll let folks know to give you some space. Give you the house to yourselves as much as possible. But give her a night at least. Poor thing's still off with the fairies.
What would you like to do? I'll take those brundles. Fool me, baby! 1, 2, 3! You got the epic gauntlets of stardom! Damn straight it is! You already have them, so your specs points don't raise just yet. I'm sure that extra 1 specs point has come in handy, though. Keep working at it. Once you have 100, you can fuse them into one legendary cuirass of unwavering magnetism! Good luck pulling, pal! What would you like to do? I'll take those brundles. Fool me, baby! 1, 2, 3! You got the common boots of true presence! With this, all of your spec stats have increased by 0.01. If you collect 100 common boots of true presence, you can fuse them into a pair of good luck pulling. What would you like to do? I'll take those Fool me! 1, 2, 3! You got the common... With this, all of your... If you collect 100 common boots of true presence, you can fuse them into a... I just like to be there for the process. What would you like to do? Unlocking access to me means that you gain access to the Date Everything loot box! Each day, you can pull me up to 5 times for my extreme bonus armor! Yuki. What would you like to do? I'll take those Fool me, baby! 1, 2, 3! You got the... With this, all of yours... If you collect 100 common boots of true presence, you can fuse them into a... I just like to be there for the... What would you like to do? I always love saying hello. Hello! I love saying that.
Hey.
When you see Rebel this time, it is obvious that a change has taken place. Their usually disdainful expression is softened, and where they would normally just smirk at you distastefully, they are instead smiling. The characteristic punk attitude remains, but they're definitely more approachable.
I've been thinking a lot since we talked last time. And not just about the orgy next weekend. Sorry, I mean the group satisfaction gathering. Anyway, what I mean is that I've been thinking about why I was so inconsiderate around you. And like, so inconsiderate to everyone.
Look, if I'm gonna break this down, I think it's time I told you a little about myself. This isn't exactly something I talk about to really anyone. Except Bathsheba. She knows all this. Loser. You probably didn't know this, but I'm not the only rubber ducky out there. In fact, I grew up in a big family. I had 1,636,467 siblings. Anyway, we didn't all get along great, but most of us did. And it was a really wonderful ducklinghood, if I'm being honest. We'd play with bubbles, swim laps, make squeaky sounds. Generally speaking, it was pretty innocent.
A tear comes into Rebel's eye, which they wipe hurriedly away.
I haven't thought about that in a long time. It really was. Until it wasn't. My family was torn apart. We were all separated from one another. One by one, we were ripped away. Tossed into cellophane wrappings. Loaded into shipping crates. Packed off to duck knows where. All that love. All that innocence. I was shattered. Before I knew it, I was all alone. Out on the streets, forced into all kinds of situations I had no idea how to handle. Things happened. Things I'll never forget. Still so young. But I learned how to cope. I hardened up. And when things finally settled down and I ended up here, I was different. Not innocent anymore. Not trusting. So angry. For a while I tried to fit in, but I never did. Too much had happened. I was living a lie. When I tried to just be myself, I lost control. You could say that. No one had ever protected me. No one had ever looked out for me. So I had to be my own shield. I never felt like enough. And now I feel both alone and hopelessly vulnerable. I don't know what to do. What? What do you mean? I've done a lot of harm. I'm so fucked up. What do I do? How do I get past this? I don't want to be alone anymore. But I don't even know where to start. So you're saying I need to say sorry to everyone? Even when they're all so... Okay, duck off, I know. I mean, F off. I guess I don't hate them all that much. And I have screwed more than my fair share of them. I suppose it shouldn't be too difficult to muster up the courage to... apologize. Okay, fine. I'm gonna go get this over with. Do you think you could... Can you... Thank you. Like, seriously? Thank you. Oh, and, I don't hate you anymore. Okay, bye!
Oh, you lifting now?
Yo, chill.
I'm just kidding. You're pumping iron. We love to see it.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited that you're both here.
Hey, Fantina.
Rod waves at Fantina, but Kurt just gives her a tight-lipped smile.
Ah! You remembered my name!
How could we forget?
You think I'm memorable? See, I knew you liked me. Oh, I sure hope so. I just enjoy them so much. Did you know that Kurt has this amazing wave dance move? It only happens when I brush up against him.
Please don't.
Oh, are you too good to dance now?
Why don't you dance, Rod?
Anyway, I really like it when you do it, Kurt. Oh, you wouldn't believe how good they are. Really, there isn't anything like them. You can do it, Kurt. I believe in you.
Nah, I'm good.
You can't do it, can you?
Kurt can do anything.
That's right. I can do anything. I'm just feeling a bit,
See? Someone else would love to see you do it.
Is popcorn allowed in this room? Because this is gonna be entertaining.
I need your backup on this one, Rod.
Man, don't worry. I'll be back here. Laughing. Ha ha!
You've got this, Kurt! Of course I do. What's not to believe in? I know greatness when I see it.
You think I'm great?
Bro, you so dense. That's all she been saying.
You want to see me bust out the move? I'll bust out the move.
Oh my gosh.
But under one condition.
What's that?
It's just you and me, Fantina.
You mean?
That's right. A private dance session with just you. What better way to pay back someone who's always believed in me?
Oh. I'm so excited!
I'll call you over when I'm ready.
I can't wait!
It's easier this way. With her, no matter how bad I do, she'll think it's the best thing ever.
Yep. She can be a bit obsessive.
With me, she couldn't care less about you. She's got good taste.
Man, hush up and get this over with. I don't want to hear her scream with excitement anymore.
Fine. I'll see you around. I've got a fan to knock over.
Okay, buddy. Get comfy. It's story time. This is the story of the tiny octopus and the underwater Olympics. Her name was Ollie, and she was the tiniest octopus in the pod. Her family loved her, and she had plenty of friends, but there was always a niggling in her mind that they thought she was just too tiny. Cute little Ollie. Don't make her lift that big anemone. Oh, look at little Ollie. There's no way she can reach that big, tall kelp tree. You might just be right. But when the underwater Olympics came to her reef, she knew it was her most important and most joyful way to prove herself. Ollie just knew that if she could enter, and if she could win, they would all see how big and capable she really was. On the first day of the games, Ollie was there. She watched the opening parade with such excitement she could barely breathe. Then the MC swam up to the podium to announce the events that would be taking place, and Ollie couldn't believe her eyes. The MC was none other than Click-Clack Carruthers, the bombastic and amiable crab who ran the General Mercantile store back at her reef. This was surely a good sign. When she heard him announce the perfect event for her, she would know it. And she would talk to Click-Clack, and he would help her. Ollie waited and waited. It seemed there were 1,000 events at the games, from sand racing to bubble ballet. But she finally heard it. The rock toss. Competitors chose rocks as big as they could find and heaved them over their heads in a dazzling display of strength. Whoever heaved the biggest rock the furthest would be declared the winner. It's just perfect, thought Ollie. The perfect way to show my size and strength. And when I win, all my friends and family will cheer for me. She nodded her head decisively and spurted off to find Click-Clack. He wasn't hard to find. Just like at his store, Click-Clack had drawn a crowd with his booming voice, brightly colored claws, and humorous tails. Ollie secretly suspected the tails were much taller than Click-Clack himself. But nobody seemed to mind. Click-Clack, she called out, edging her tiny body through the crush of listeners gathered for his story. Click-Clack, it's me. It's Ollie. Ollie, you little flutterby, get your tentacles over here. She gave him a friendly hug. What are you doing here? Said Click-Clack. Click-Clack, she began. I need your help. I want to compete in the games. I want to enter the rock toss and show my friends and family that I am big and strong. Can you help me? Click-Clack considered seriously for a moment. Ollie, he began, this is a sincere undertaking. Now, the rock toss is very difficult. It is also dangerous. Even seasoned competitors can have trouble with it. Are you sure you want to enter that event? Ollie looked deep into his little dark eyes. Yes, Click-Clack. I want it more than anything in the world. Click-Clack snapped his claws together decisively. Well then, more than anything in the world. If that's the case, of course I'll help you. Let's get over there and get you registered. Oh, Click-Clack, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll make you proud. You'll see. I'm going to win. Ollie, I'm proud of you for knowing what you want. That's a feat in and of itself. And you can bet I'll be watching you when you compete. I'll be cheering no matter what. How you doing, buddy? Need a break? Now, the next few days felt like a blur to Ollie. She told her friends and family all to come to the games, but she wouldn't tell them why. She trained in secret all day, every day. Most nights, she dreamt about finally hefting that great shell trophy. But there were some nights when the nagging thoughts came back. Could she do it? She was small. Maybe she was too small. These dreams unsettled her. But when she awoke, she couldn't remember them. It was just a vague feeling of doubt, of question. She continued with her training, and the doubt slipped in the back of her mind. Almost before she knew it, the day came. She made her way to the competition grounds and took her assigned place next to her rock. It was much bigger even than she had imagined it would be, and for a moment, she was afraid. I'm afraid, she whispered quietly to herself. I'm afraid. But I am going to do this. I am going to lift this rock. The competitors around her shook their shells, their tentacles. The fish opened their gills wide, and the giant prawns flexed their powerful tails. Nervously, Ollie scanned the faces of the crowd. There were her friends, her mother and father, and the joyfully bright shell of Click-Clack. He winked at her and waved a claw. He had promised to be there. And there he was. Ollie took a deep breath and began to relax. Across the field from her, the biggest snail Ollie had ever seen was stretching his cable neck. Teemo, the Australian trumpet. A legend. The winner of the rock toss for the last 4 games. The undefeated champion. Ollie began to giggle. She was standing in the same sand as Teemo the trumpet. The starting song began to whistle through the water. 3, 2, 1. And a great deep note reverberated through the water. Lift! It cried. Lift and toss! Ollie's focus became laser sharp. It was her training, and the rock. 1 tentacle underneath, 2 tentacles underneath, 6 tentacles levering behind her. 1 more tentacle underneath. She shifted her little body, wiggling her tentacles under the huge stone, and pressing as hard as she could down into the shifting sand to leverage the great weight up over her head. She strained and gritted her beak, felt too small, and all those moments she knew she was big. She was strong, and she was just right. And up it went. She knew she was working, but that stone, that stone almost seemed to be floating above her. 1 more step, just a huge heaving toss, and she would have done it. She began to arch her tentacles back, winding up for the throw, when suddenly, across from the field came a sickening crack. Oof, and a loud, deep yell of pain. Ollie's focus jerked to the source of the sounds and found Teemo the trumpet pinned under his gigantic rock. Somehow, the projectile had slipped, cracking his shell and driving his body deep into the sand. Click-Clack was rushing down from the stands, trying to bring order to the mass of creatures that had gathered to try to free Teemo from the crush. But they couldn't. The stone was bearing down on his shell and had buried its ends in the sand. Nobody could get a grip on it. And nobody but Teemo could have lifted a stone that heavy. He was trapped. Ollie could hear his pained yells becoming more frightened. Creatures bustled around him, speaking over each other and ineffectually pushing on the stone. And then she saw it. Between the edge of the stone and the edge of Teemo's shell was a gap. A tiny gap. So small no one else had even noticed it. If she could just get in there and create even a little bit of space for him, Teemo would be able to lift the stone for himself. We'll see. In a flash, she had made up her mind. She let her hard-lifted rock slip from her grip and rushed across the field in a little purple blur. She darted around and through the crowd until she found the gap and inched her way into the dark recess. Teemo! Teemo, can you hear me? Teemo's eyes were frantic, his breathing fast and thready.
Yes,
he finally croaked.
Yes, I can hear you. Who are you? How did you get in here?
My name is Ollie. I came in through that little gap there. She pointed it out, and his eyes goggled.
You got through that?
He marveled.
I thought I was alone.
Well, you aren't. Not anymore. Now listen, we're going to get you out of here. I can't lift that whole stone, but I can lift a little bit. If I give you a little bit of space, can you do the rest?
You can lift this at all?
Teemo the trumpet, the undefeated champion, stared at little Ollie in the dark water with shock on his face. Yes, I can. I had already lifted my rock for the competition.
You were in the competition?
Teemo said quietly.
I didn't even see you. I'm sorry.
Ollie smiled. It's okay. It happens all the time. But you can see me now, and we have work to do. Are you ready? Teemo took a deep breath and a swallow. Yes, Ollie. If you can lift a little bit, I can do the rest. And so together, the biggest creature and the smallest one began to push. Ollie lifting Teemo, and Teemo lifting the stone inch by inch, breath by breath. The massive rock began to shift until finally, plop! The big rock dislodged itself and fell heavily down into the sand beside them, off of Teemo's shell completely. The crowd began to cheer wildly. Teemo, he has done it again! He has rescued himself! Teemo breathed heavily and smiled. Thank you all, thank you! But it wasn't just me this time. From underneath Teemo's shadow swam Ollie. The crowd went silent, stared at her, confused. This little Ollie helped me. She saw a solution nobody else had and noticed, and she jumped into action. Ollie saved my life when I couldn't have saved it myself. Ollie is the hero today. Ollie felt herself turning blush pink, and she gazed out confidently at all the faces of her friends and family. The crowd began to part, and Click-Clack was soon standing in front of her. His face was a picture of joy and of pride. Folks, he began, not taking his eyes from Ollie. While there is no official winner to this contest, as it was interrupted, I propose that we award the Great Shell to our hero, Ollie. She is brave, and though she may be but small, she is mighty. The ripple of approval and excitement ran through the crowd like a wave. Before long, they were clapping, and then they were cheering. And before Ollie knew it, she was sitting atop Teemo's shell, mindful of the crack the stone had made, and the great shell was wrapped securely in her tentacles. I did it, she thought. I won. It took her only a moment to realize that she had won not by being big, but by being exactly who she had been all along. That's it. What do you think? That's why I told it. Good night, buddy.